Pádraig Overcodia, you're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. As always, we'll be heading to Manchester, where Martin Logan is standing by, and he has some more great stories featuring the Irish community right across the UK. This week we're on the shores of Loch Mask in Tourmakeady for the annual agricultural show. So there's great excitement, lots of things happening, and there's even some great football taking place.
It's a big day. We're having the Pádraig Mule Cup here behind us. Pádraig was an underage footballer who tragically died playing here on the pitch. So every year we have a tournament in memory of Pádraig. We normally under 10s. This year we're doing an under 12 tournament, and we're delighted to be actually playing this on our new pitch here that we developed for the Comórtas Panagóireachta in 2017. So it's looking in great shape today, and there's 4 teams. We have Tourmakeady, Culinary, Mayo and Ballintubber taking part. So
4 great clubs as well. Tough competition?
It is a tough competition. It's really competitive actually this year at under 12s, and Ballintubber isn't a team we traditionally play at under 12s, so we invited them over this year, and there should be some healthy rivalry. Tourmakeady have won the first game, so they're through to the final, and they'll be playing the winners of this game, so we're looking forward to that.
Right. And how important it is for young people like that to be involved in a competition like today here in Tourmakeady?
Yeah, it's huge. We don't have an awful lot of sports out here, and Gaelic football is our main sport. And all the kids, boys and girls, are huge into Gaelic football here. And this is a day for the kids to put on a bit of an exhibition. You have a big crowd here, and they love the agricultural show. And really, it brings a lot to the agricultural show as well. You see a lot of parents here that might not be here otherwise.
Yeah. And it goes on for how long, the competition for? Just the morning, more so before the afternoon?
Yeah, 2 games in the morning, 11 and 12, and then have a bit of a break, and there's a 3rd and 4th place playoff first, and then the final, and we'll have the presentation of the Pádraig Mule Cup after that.
There was a sheep show here in the 1960s into the early 70s, and then it was moved to Westport. It was a ram show really, and it evolved into the Mayo Connemara ram show. But we decided 23 years ago we'd like to revive it here, and we had a perfect location here in the football grounds here in Tourmakeady. So it's been going since, and as unfortunately or fortunately I'm still involved. Tried to get out a few times but didn't happen. It has become an annual event, and everybody looks forward to it in the community, and we get great support from the whole community, and everybody gets involved on the day. And the other thing is it's very important for the sheep farming, and behind us we have the Connemara ponies here, and our Connemara pony show now is very popular among all Connemara breeders in Galway and Mayo, and it has become a very prestigious Connemara pony show to get a prize at. And the same in our sheep classes. We have very, very big sheep classes, and we have fellas coming here with sheep from far away, Sligo, and all over County Galway and County Mayo. One of our big things here is that we try to provide free entertainment for children for the day, and we make every effort that anything we have on for children, it's free. And I don't know if you've seen earlier on, we have a football blitz going on down there in memory of a young lad who died here on the football field many years ago, the Mulroe Cup, Pádraig Mulroe. And we also have a cup in memory of Tommy Heverin, the Lord of Mercy on him, who was very involved with the show down through the years, who passed away tragically a few years ago. And we also, another committee member who passed away last year was Dee Kavanagh, and she was a great community woman in this area and pushed a lot of the development that was here. But it's a great get-together for both socially for the community and for the farming community, and gives a buzz on the day as well.
Yeah. So. And it's not all outdoors either. There's a lot of activity indoors.
Indoors, and we have Fortunately, here we have the fine sports hall here, the GA Sports Hall, and we have all the crafts, various crafts, vegetables, cookery classes going on in there, and different trade stands as well. So it brings the whole farming community together on one day. And it's kind of a day when people can display their wares and be proud of what they have produced.
When we started first, we had 2 or 3 years that we didn't have ponies. But being into ponies myself and grew up with them, I decided, why not? We'd give it a go. So the first year we had a small confined classes, and we, as the man says, from every year after that we got bigger and bigger. And this year is the quality of foals you can see out there now. That's the colt foal class. There was a lovely filly class before that, filly foal class, and the standard was up there with the best of them.
So where do most of the ponies come from?
Most of them have come from all around Connemara and Mayo, as far as way down as far as Bunnyconnell and all the way up and all the way back as far as Clifton and further. And some we have 2 or 3 here today down. Even though there's a Midlands show, they're down from Hetlow.
And what attracts them to Tourmakeady?
I'd say it's the fairness. We always seem to get a judge. We try and get a judge that won't pick the person that's leading the pony. We try and get a judge that'll judge the animal, not who's holding the animal. I'm not saying that there is anything, but seemingly when you go around to shows, they're all the time giving out about the judges. Sure, he knew such a one and this, that and the other. And we always try and get an independent judge. And this girl today, she's from all the way from Donegal.
And what does it mean for the winner then of a competition then? I know there's probably a prize.
There's a prize, yeah.
Prestige in that.
That's red rose. That means more than money. That's pride, and a lot of them have gone on from the Tourmakeady show to in Clifton and to in up in Dublin. So we know that we're attracting some of the best ones in the area, like. And what does it mean to them when they go to the pub at night? Just Johnny, you didn't do too well. I think I got the red one, you know.
And
finally, bit of banter.
Just there's various competitions, isn't there?
Oh, there is, yeah. We have 13 classes. We have from filly foals all the way up to the stallions, and we have a class this year that no show in Ireland and no show in England has. We have a blue-eye cream. Blue-eye cream is like an albino in people. And for years they were looked down on, and there were a lot of them were, how do I say, not alone neglected, but they were put in the back paddock. That nobody wanted to see them. But of late, they're producing the best of duns. Now, if you cross a blue-eye cream with a bay stallion, you're 99.9% dun foal, and that's what makes the money behind the Clifton. That's what makes the money up in Dublin, and that's what makes everything tick.
So finally, happy the way the day's going so far?
Oh, super. Absolutely super. The weather is lovely, people are lovely, and no complaints out of the judge yet.
So here we have at the minute we have the Mayo blackface sheep. So there's a show class here, the Yo Lambs, or the aged Yos at the minute, and they be the breed of sheep that'll be local to here. So you'll be talking anywhere from Recess back in Connemara all the way down to Achill, Newport. This will be the mountain type sheep that will be based in that area.
And is there a lot of farmers involved in black sheep?
There will be, yeah. There's a lot in this area. It will be hugely popular. There's a couple of sales throughout the region over the years, throughout the year, and you'll be looking at some up on 2,000 sheep at a sale there in Ballinrobe on the 28th of September. And everyone in this area would have Mayo blackface sheep.
And good prices for?
Yeah, there would be. They're like, as the breed goes, we would be getting good enough prices. Obviously, we'd like if they were a bit better, but the good quality sheep are bringing in good prices.
And the competition that's on now at the moment, what is it?
That is the Hoggett Yo class. So it will be the breeding Yos for the rest of the year. The people will be bringing out the best of their Hoggett Yos and presenting them here for the show, and hoping to win a prize. And just it's brings us, with the large amount of farmers in this area, brings a certain amount of pride to the stock when you do get a prize, and it might attract buyers later on in the year to your stock.
And what does the winner get?
The winner gets it's a €50 voucher. So some of our sponsors here have presented product, so it's to the value of €50. Some of it is over that, and then you're looking at about €100 prize money per class.
And there's a cup for this particular.
There is, in this particular class now, you're looking at there's a presentation of a cup that's sponsored by Hygieia. We have it for years, and it's presented to the Hoggett Yoke class every year, and the winner takes it home and brings it back the following year.
What do you think the judge is looking for with one of these sheep?
He'd be it's not just about having the biggest sheep, like it's about having like the nice horn set. Teeth is a very important factor with sheep surviving on the mountain for the most part of the year. That they have to have good teeth. They have to have teeth that are going to last. So that will be a big part of it. The stance of the sheep, as well as the presentation, but it's not always going to be the biggest one that's going to win the prize. A fancier one that'll be a nicer type might outweigh the other ones.
And this will be going on all afternoon.
Yeah, this has been going on. So we have a couple of classes gone through on the lowland side, already gone through, and now we're on to the mountain breeds. So there's 9 or 10 classes of them here. So every class could take up to 20-25 minutes, depending on the level of interest.
I have about 165 students. We're doing very well. We run through the medium of Irish, but we have a good bit of English as well to help those who might be new to speaking Irish for the first time. If they're coming from an all English speaking primary school, we will help them fit in very well so that by Christmas of first year, the Gaeilge comes second nature to them.
Yeah, of course, we are in the heart of a Gaeltacht area.
We are indeed here in Coláiste, and that's why we're here today. I'm the CSP teacher in the school, Civic, Social and Political Education, and we've got a project with us here today, and that project is we are one of 9 schools in the country who are involved in this project promoting the Sustainable Development Goals. And as part of that, we're looking in particular at life on land and life underwater. And our project is specifically looking at sustainable farming practices. So we've been to Ballinrobe Agricultural Show, and of course we're here at Tourmakeady's Agricultural Show as well.
So what are you advising farmers?
Well, we're looking at inviting them to dispose of things like sheep dip correctly so that it doesn't impact on the water in this area. We're obviously very concerned about the water quality here in Lough Mask. We also offer some advice. All of the information we have, by the way, I should say, we've gotten in conjunction with Teagasc. So it has all been passed by them. So we want to make sure that the information we're giving out to farmers is current, is recent and is correct. So we also look at give them advice on spraying and how to spray correctly. And then we look at life on land as well. And we look at things like maybe injecting slurry into the ground as opposed to, spreading on top of the ground or using splash plates just to minimise the damage that it can have on the environment. So we're offering little nuggets of information about sustainable farming practices so that future generations can continue to enjoy the beautiful countryside that we have here in Tourmakeady. The Fáilte Road.
Presently they're judging the Mule Hoggett. And for anyone that doesn't know what a Mule Hoggett is, she's a cross between a Scotch Joe mountain type sheep and a blue-faced Leicester ram. And they're very popular in this part of the country. They were introduced about 35 years ago by the department to produce a prolific sheep for the lowland breeders. So these sheep would have a prolificity of up to rear 2 lambs without a problem.
And are they unique to Mayo in the west of Ireland?
They're around quite a while. So year on year, we started off 35 years ago. I think it was the first one here in Mayo, along with Hugh Kelly in Westport, that bred them. And we brought 80 lambs, I think, to the first sale between us. And I remember the price on the day was £52, which is a lot more than what we're getting presently, value-wise. And so we developed a group in conjunction with the department and ACOT at the time. And now we have 60 to 70 farmers producing them, and we produce 5,000. From 80 we grew to 5,000, and they're bought all around the country from us.
So the standard is good, is it?
Oh, the standard has improved big time here over the years. And it's a credit to the people that have put a lot of effort in it and a lot of investment. Some of these rams that's on show here today cost into the thousands. And so that's basically what we're at here.
You're doing a bit of cooking here, Sean.
I am, yeah. It's all Tourmakeady lamb, especially for the Tourmakeady agricultural show.
And what's special about this lamb?
Ours the mountain lamb, the mountain heather, and the grazing on the hills and that there. Give it that special flavour. So it does.
And how's it going down today?
Flying. So it is. A lot of people coming back and back and back for more. It's all free of charge, so it is.
Can you buy this Tourmakeady lamb around?
You can, of course, yeah. All the local farmers have it, and Mr. Heenahan, the butcher in Ballinrobe, will do it up for you and box it and all. Cut it up.
So it's good organic mountain.
Yeah, all organic, nothing, all good
Great.
stuff.
Great. Well, we'll let you cook away because you have a lot on at the moment. You must be expecting a big crowd here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, another full one to cook yet.
Wow.
So it is.
Okay. We wish you well, but we're going to have a little taste of it as well.
Absolutely.
You're one of the judges here at the cookery section here.
Yes.
You're doing a lot of food tasting.
A lot, yeah. There's a lot of entries here today now. Some very good. The younger ones I've done up there already. Very, very good potential. And just working my way through here now, getting down to the end of the line and then onto the jams.
Oh. And do you taste most of it? Did you?
Yeah. Cut into all of them and take a taste of each of them. So it's just a case of judging the bake, the rise, the flavour, the consistency. Yeah.
Is it difficult?
Yes, very. Yeah, there's some that have a lot of entries, some not so much. But yes, very difficult. There's a lot of talent here.
And I see some have already got their prizes.
Yes. I've marked all along down to here now. I'm on the pies now at the moment, the tarts.
So all the exhibitors, they left the room. Judging,
they came in the morning and left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, and you've a bit to go yet.
Just a little bit to go now. I'm getting bet now at this stage.
yeah. You won't want tea when you go home.
No, definitely not.
Good luck with it.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Henry.
You're the judges for the vegetables and flowers.
That's right.
So what kind of entrants are there today?
We had a good range today now, a lot of growing going on in Tourmakeady. It's a good growing area. So nice beetroot there, great onions, very good potatoes. I think Tourmakeady was always good for potatoes. So we're delighted to see a good bit of that. Some great cabbage and with some lovely salad mix as well there. So good entry. It's great to see people still growing, especially nowadays. It's
judging the flower competition as well.
Yeah, some nice wildflowers from the garden, mixed shrubs and wildflowers. Not an awful lot of entries this year, unfortunately, but some nice stuff that was entered anyway.
Of course, the wildflowers are very important nowadays for biodiversity. We're all conscious of the pollinators and the bees in being in danger. So wildflowers are very important for pollinators and for the healthy bees. And there's a great range of wildflowers back here in Tourmakeady. So very, very important to see them and keeping them healthy.
And do you find as you're going around that people are beginning to grow their own vegetables again?
It's getting more popular, yes, definitely. And it's great to see because for food security and everything, I think it's very important that people know how to grow their own veg nowadays. And
so you've judged the various categories, you've given them the rosettes now,
Right.
so they're all going to come back in.
Yeah, we don't know who they are, of course, but yeah.
Okay.
No influence there, so we don't know. Our grandmother came from Tourmakeady, but we don't know who entered. So.
We've every breed from terriers to German shepherds. We have collies. We have rescue. There's a rescue class which is very good as well because that encourages people to rescue dogs. But it's a great turnout and it's fantastic for all the family.
And is there specific things you look for when you're judging a competition, dog competition?
Well, it depends on the class. Obviously, for under 12s ladies, you're looking to see how they walk with the dog. For the German Shepherd class, you're looking at conformation. And it just depends on the category. But as I said, there's about 12 categories, so there's something for every class of dog.
You've a long way to go between all the competitions.
Well, yes, we do it every year, and Portugal, we come down from Galway to sponsors, so between ourselves and Culinary, it's great.
Okay. And how does this compare to other dog shows now that you've been involved with around the country?
very, 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 very good. Like, this is more family based, more family orientated. It's like everybody gets a prize. That's the attitude here.
Yeah. Nobody goes home empty-handed.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
I've travelled many counties in Ireland, but there's still one I'm longing to see. For it's been a part of my homeland, and it brings back fond memories to me, where I wandered alone in my childhood, reviewing the sights I'd once seen. As I walked through the parks and the forests, around the beautiful county of Mayo. Oh, beautiful Mayo, you've got all that I need. Your rivers, they flow with delight. Your fields are so green, there's plains to be seen. Your towns are so gay and so bright. Fishing down on the Boyne, but I remember the time. You would think it was all just a dream. But wherever you roam, there's no place like home, and the beautiful county of Mayo. But I've seen its beautiful castles, and its history I've learned so well. And I read of the high kings of Tara, and the wonderful book of Kells. The hill of Slane still remembers St. Patrick. He lit a fire for the people to see, where he brought love and kindness to Ireland and the beautiful county of Mayo. Oh, beautiful Mayo, you've got all that I need. Your rivers, they flow with delight. Your fields are so green, there's plains to be seen. Your towns are so gay and so bright. Fishing down on the Boyne, but I remember the time. He would think me it was all just a dream. But wherever you roam, there's no place like home, and the beautiful county of Mayo. No, beautiful Mayo, you've got all that I need. Your rivers, they flow with delight. Your fields are so green, there's plains to be seen. Your towns are so gay and so bright. Fishing down on the Boyne, but I remember the time. He would think it was all just a dream. But wherever you roam, there's no place like home, and the beautiful county of Mayo. But wherever you roam, there's no place like home, and the beautiful county of Mayo. There you have it. Thank you very much for watching that time. Thanks, Henry.